All right, you all. Phew. Feel the chair or the couch wherever you're sitting. Do some breath work to help you get into your body and relax. You can imagine the in-breath coming in through the top of your head, going to your belly. Then the out-breath goes down your legs to the earth. And the next in-breath comes from the earth through your legs to your gut. And the out-breath goes up your torso, out your head to the heavens. And then you continue that for a couple more times. And we know that everyone connects to their own personal source connection of light, of pure love, universal light, universal law. And it does feel like today, this one is going to be really about empowering into your own individual core beautiful self in terms of that connection with source and amplifying that inside of each of us with no apologies. So just noticing the crystalline light surrounding this whole group and going out to every intention. And I'm feeling the power of it because you guys have been very strong in your intentions and you're wanting certain good things to happen. So the light goes to each of you in its own particular way. So you'll have your own experience. Noticing that all of your spiritual guides and teachers working for your highest good in that energy of unconditional love and for your highest good is are coming in right now because everyone's got their own personal. I'm also noticing Kepra showing up. Hi, Kepra. And some of our other friends that may not be on this planet at the moment. And in accordance with all of that, noticing Archangel Michael and Faith. This is also, they tell us, a period where the feminine energy becomes more empowered. The energy of receptivity, of love, of community, of communication. And so Archangel Michael's partner is Faith. So just really, I think we're going to have all the male guides here, but we're going to have the female guides probably front and center, but it's in the balance. It's the male female within us, and it's in actuality the male aspects and the female aspects working together. It's not about one or the other being special. And just noticing that blue light, the blue flame moving in through and around your four bodies, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, in your meridians, which is super cool because that gets into your physical health, etc. And then, of course, that includes your three-dimensional chakras. That includes your elements, activating your elements more strongly. Earth, air, fire, water, rock, mineral. Noticing the golden light showing up. In terms of archangels, that's Archangel Jophiel. And Christine. And we're having some of and the gold, which we know is about community and embracing everyone, all of creation, all of the earth, the beautiful gold light that is your heart chakra in some areas, some dimensions, and is the connection as we go higher up, further into expansion. It's always the light, the golden light, which connects with light, with source light, It's part of source light, but it's a piece of community, like on the, oh, it's just kind of wafting and moving around. But in our solar parents, Helios and Vesta, the color that they bring in is a golden copper gold. So it's a little bit of a step down from pure source light so that everybody can handle it better. Then when you get into the galactic arena, and it's a silver gold, so it's a little more intense in terms of pure light. And you get into the universal area, and it's a beautiful, this beautiful, very fine gold. It's like a gold white sort of, but it's very refined, and it's Melchizedek being the organizer of the universe, the maintainer, the CEO, the big boss, kind of like. And just settle into it. Just settle into yourself, into your body. We're just noticing the gold and the blue right now. And so far, we have the archangels showing up. And that also the gold flame angels, all the other angels that work with this, and the blue flame angels. So you might feel this fire within you, because there's sort of 7 basic flames that how, though there could be multiple variations of colors with pure light, but these are 2 of the 7 basic flames. And the blue, which we already know, has to do with power and safety and trust and activity. Once you feel safe, once you feel protected with divine power, and it infuses into you, and you allow yourself to receive and absorb it in every way, down to the tiniest particle of you. Some people call it the partiki, tinier than the cells, tinier than even the atoms. This gets into quantum field stuff. And if you can just relax and feel into it, you might notice, you might have a connection to those partiki. And there's probably billions of them. And then the gold light also helps to connect you to yourself, along with you to everything else in creation. So they're starting out with us using those 2. It's about connectivity and power. So connecting to your own power, connecting your own power in a balanced form. This is not what we see on the earth in terms of how people define power. This is a whole nother story. And so they're bringing in all the other colors, of course, to help with our balancing. Oh, and I'm noticing that we're going to work on the 3, 4th, and 5th dimensional chakras too, to help infuse more light into all our bodies, and especially our physical body, so our physical body can handle the intensity as they turn up the volume a little bit at a time. And then we of course have the beautiful rose pink light, which we have Shamuel and Charity on the archangel level. Shamuel is the male aspect, Charity is the female. And just see how you receive that. Where do you notice it? Where does it go first? Does it go to your head? Does it go to your body? Maybe there's an area inside of you that wants it a little bit more. So you can just invite that beautiful rose pink, which is the feeling of being loved, of being love. It's a beautiful, beautiful arena. And then I guess we're bringing in all of the rays for starters. And then we have the indigo fire. And each of these rays, what I've learned is the powers that be on these levels pump in each of the rays on one of the 7 days of the week. So Sunday is the blue ray, Monday is the gold ray, Tuesday is the pink, Wednesday is the indigo, which we're up to the indigo. Oof. And the indigo is about your own passion, your own devotion to what? Who are you? It really is part of your signature core of who you are. And so we have, oh, beautiful. On the archangel level, it's Gabriel and Hope. So the indigo is like you can really reconnect to hope and just, all right, yep. And this goes into your passion. What are you here for? Who are you? And where you start to lose hope or things go awry, you can call her up and say, all right, I need some of you. Please give me a hand here. And then we move into the crystalline light, which is on a Thursday. That's where they pump it in. Wednesday is the indigo. They pump in the crystalline, which contains all the colors and many more, of course. And we have Uriel and Aurora Grace, the archangels. Aurora Grace is the female aspect. And just see if you can just receive it. This is you and source, basically. What's happening in your body? What's happening in your mind, in your spirit, in your feelings right now? And then on Friday, that's the emerald green light. And we have Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary, also Master Hilarion, one of the ascended men, showed up here. So he wants to help out. Oof. And the emerald green has to do with, we know the heart chakra in the third dimension, and it's peace and harmony, balance, love, healing. So allow that, and it's, of course, it's nature. See if you can just sink into the receiving of this beautiful peacefulness, which helps to balance you. We get peaceful, boom, we're much more in harmony. And so far, all the colors are interacting with each other and just finding their place within you as you're doing the directing. Your higher selves, the other expanded parts of you, are helping to put these into places and work it, maybe doing crocheting with it, knitting with it, painting with it, singing with them. And then on the Saturday, which is today, it's the violet flame. And we have Holy Amethyst and Zadkiel. Holy Amethyst is the feminine archangel. Zadkiel is the male aspect. And of course, we know this is about clearing. So we're just inviting in the violet flame. Well, Saint Germain has to put his toe in here too, of course, to help clear all cause and effect of anything that we are done with that gets in our way of us being fully ourselves. And you can just bring that in any time of the day, night. You can invite the violet flame. You can invite all the violet flame angels, Holy Amethyst and Zadkiel. There's other helpers too, to clear out all your bodies, to clear out your chakras, including them, clear out anything that you want, maybe a particular thought, maybe a particular pattern or a feeling. You can focus on one thing. You can do a general thing, and you can just say things like to them like, all right, blaze that violet flame through me. You can invite in the 7 pair of Elohim to assist you. You can make it physical issues. Like I want to release, please help me release all of the bacteria and viruses that don't belong. or heavy metals or anything that's messing up my physical body and everything else, my brain. And there's a lot of help for all of this stuff, along with your MAP teams, your medical assistance program healing teams who are there, your own personal healing team. You can also invite them in. So it's like you can say things like, blaze that violet flame through me, or use some other verb, run it through me, meditate it through me, walk it through me, swim it through me, anything you want. Or you can just sit there and allow. It's nice in a way for you to participate in it, because the intensity of your desire, like blaze that thing through me, blaze it. I don't want this stuff. And so you're a partner. You're not just the receiver, you're partnering with in an active way. But it's also, what do you feel like in the moment? You do what works. So just intending that violet flame go to work in every direction throughout this world, throughout this country, in every direction. I'm going to just say anywhere where it's needed the most, where people are having a rough time and they would invite this kind of energy into their existence. Because we can't force it on anybody, but we can do a general thing. This is not like my will against yours. This is, I can see a general need on this planet, okay, or a general need on this in this country, yeah. So blazing that violet flame through any kind of area on this country that doesn't go in accordance with universal law, with light, with pure love. Just feeling that the gold light is really coming in, kind of superimposing over everything. And I'm feeling the power of Melchizedek to support this whole thing. And he, again, is on the universal level. And the intention, I'm feeling the intention of all these folks very strong because they are responding to our intention, our desires, strong desires for change into light, into pure love, into creating boundaries. So not only the violet flame, but we have the power of the core fear matrix removal program created by a lot of these beautiful beings. And we have Dwell Cool on the ascended level. So assisting us, we have some galactic people like Viwamas and his higher self, Landus. We have the Arcturians standing around assisting us. We've got all the archangels. We've got the Elohim, all of the ascended folks. And I'm feeling how they're coming in with great strength, great intention, which is a direct reflection of this, what you're putting out in this group right now. So clearing through the core fear program any negative thought forms that might relate to, that are not connected to universal light or universal law. Negative feelings in the same way. They're not related to pure love. Anything amiss in the bodies that will relate ultimately to fear. If we look at the dichotomy of fear and love, and what fear creates, all kinds of things, many of which we're unconscious of within ourselves. So moving into the unconscious, clearing threads and patterns in our histories, our personal history. I'm going to say our galactic history, our earth history, our generational history, the universal consciousness, the collective consciousness, societal awareness, anything where there are intentions that are not for a people's highest good, but therefore things related to the fear element. So noticing that blue flame showing up more intensely and feeling the ascended folks coming in again as the core fear works and doing its job within you and your intentions. El Moria is one of the ascended ones who works with the blue light. And as I'm noticing all these beings, their energies are just more bright. They're so much brighter. They're so much more, they're showing the extent of the power that they can contain and be as an example for us. Not to show off, just to open it up. Like you might get a sense of some of these guys, like we have Lanto, who was in China. He was a Chinese man and he worked with the gold light so that people, he worked so much with it so that the people could see, they said they could see the light coming off of his skin. And so he is showing up to assist us in being that universality. Just the beautiful heart, this beautiful heart of gold. And he's relating it to you. And the rose pink, which is the ascended person that I know, which he may have moved on, so I don't know if he's got a replacement, is Kutumi. And he's beautiful. Just the feeling of love inside of you. So things have gone awry with us in love, of course, on this planet, but just inviting in the Core Fear program and the Violet Flame to clear all that stuff out too. And then with the indigo fire, that's Jesus or Sananda. And as he is one example for us of how we can walk this planet in our power, in your own individual style. And you can walk with him by your side. You can get advice from him. You can say, hey, I need help with this idea. And he's available. And then with the Serapis Bey is with the crystalline light, which includes everything. And he's all about getting it done. He's to me, he's very task oriented. And having that etheric temple in Luxor, Egypt, and helping everyone to get together in community and go about their particular business or in business in community. And then we have, of course, Master Hilarion with the green light, and he likes to help the young folks. I think people have done books about him with explaining things in a little more easy way to understand for young people. He's got this incredible heart. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, we have Saint Germain with the violet. So you may be feeling more a connection to one or another or not of these people who used to walk around this planet. And we have all these clearing tools working along with Lady Nada and her seafoam green light. So now it looks like while the clearing tools, and they're saying, yeah, we're just going to keep them operating while we go on. We're going to work with the fourth dimensional chakras and the fifth. So see if Lady Nada with her seafoam green is like the base, the background light for the fourth dimension. And she just brings it in. It also helps to clear in a very sweet, gentle, soft way. And the base chakra in the fourth dimension is a blue-green. So just see, because the masters, the guys in the other spaces, help to first download these chakras one at a time, where they come in through your crown, they go down your body, and they land where they're supposed to be. And this is a gradual process so that your systems get used to it and balance and align with it. So this one goes, the blue-green moves down to your base chakra arena, and it's about joy. So at the core, at the base of you, you can have joy. You can be in joy. You can let that joy permeate through the rest of you. And it will come, all these chakras will combine with each other, the fourth with the third, and all of these with the fifth eventually. Then the second, the sacral, coming in through the top of your head, going down your body, ending up in the sacral area, is that pearlescent color, which is the balance of the male, female within, the yin with the yang, the active and the receptive. So pearlescent, beautiful color. See if you can just feel that. What's that like? Balancing those two parts of you, the active, the receiving, and they both have this power in them. How that is powerful, being able to receive where you don't block it, being able to step out and do your thing while you're in balance with the receptive part. Because you're not like one or the other, you're both at the same time. So you're active while you're still aware, and you're still in the mode of being able to take in with discernment, because that active part is busy. So you take in what's going to work for you. That's part of the yin yang in you. You can make these instant decisions when you're in more balance there. Like, this is good for me, this is not good for me. This one I need a boundary, this one I can go along with. So pearlescent, and then the third chakra on the fourth, coming in through the top of your head, ending up in the solar plexus, is a pink orange. It has to do with a new age arena, more clearing energy, more connections with others, more community and cooperation with everybody, more understanding, more sense of equanimity. And again, as we're going, I'm feeling more of a sense of the integration as we go along with these chakras with each other. What's it like if your sacral chakra, your balance of the male female, is active with the movement into community with the solar plexus? What's it like if it's active with, if they're cooperating with the base chakra, which is joy? So do you bring joy into your sense of community, into your playfulness with your yin yang self? And then the heart chakra here is a gorgeous gold, which is just gold. We know the gold, and it connects us to everything else even more extensively. What's it like if we are connected to the universe, all of creation, when we have that joy, we have that balance within us, we have that sense of community? These are just piecing it out a little bit, but basically this is a whole person. And then the throat chakra is like a light violet white. And this is more speaking your truth, clearing out the energy there, connecting to light through your voice. And that works with the other ones. And they work with the three-dimensional ones. Everything intersects, interacts with each other. And then the third eye chakra is a deep, beautiful, rich indigo violet. So it increases your intuition, your your sense, which increases your sense of connection. Like, oh, I see, or I feel, or I notice, or what I'm sensing. And then as you allow that, and that goes in through the rest of your chakras, you're interacting with everything. Whoa, what happens to you? That innervates and amplifies all the rest of it, expands your vision, your discernment. You get your the way you see things shifts. You get clearer. And then on the crown, we've got a beautiful kind of a whitish gold, which was moving us into the next level of the fifth dimension. So all these guys are helping you right now. I can see them all going to work, busily doing what is needed. Okay, we're gonna, and first there's the installation. You have to download all this stuff. And then once they're downloaded, then they get activated. And once they're activated, then they will go to work. And it takes a little time. It won't happen in this session alone. So just noticing that the clearing tools are still doing their job. The core fear, the seafoam green, the violet. Because I feel like these folks are wanting us to be as clean as possible so that the transition for each of us into our next level of growth is easier. It doesn't come with so much conflict and dross and chaos. It's going to be there, but they're trying to ease it for us. And then we have moving into the fifth dimensional chakras. And we've got some other folks assisting us with that. We've got the, besides Melchior on the galactic. Oh, okay. We've got Helios and Vesta, also our solar parents. Interesting. And we've got Melchizedek on the universal level. Well, we've got some more power players coming into Sirius, that star, and the beings that live there. It feels like the person or the individual who is kind of the running Sirius, that place where people might go if they leave the planet to learn and teach and interact with others and grow. It's a different place of evolution. I feel like the head of that is coming in to really help us. Wow, I haven't really felt that guy or whomever before. And he's very intentional. Lots of beautiful, very clear, crystalline clear power, because the color coming out of Sirius is a very, very light violet or golden white. And it feels like it has to do with intention and clarity and focus and purpose. So I think this is helping us right now on our journey in taking our own power. I feel like a nod. Yeah, yes, this is about where you get very clear, and you're describing that today. And you can get even clearer and more grounded inside of you as you get this energetic help. Ooh. And some of the other folks are coming in. Some of the other galactic light people, like the Pleiadian light folks. to lend basic support. Basic, like, yeah, we're all in this together. We all want everybody to succeed because you guys affect us on the galactic too. So we have an investment in you growing, and it makes us happy. We love it. So I'm feeling those guys. I'm also feeling on other levels besides Melchizedek already being here. There's many councils, but I feel the Council of 12 again, who are very close to the heart of Source. And they're very strong, like the energy of Sirius, but more intense, more light, more power. It's like they're pumping in more power because they feel like we can handle it. And it seems like for those guys, there are connections to one or another of them in this group. Different ones of you have connections because of who you are and what you're about here on this earth. And they're very, very happy to assist you. I think there's a strong link that one or another of you have with them. I can feel some gold, some pink and violet light connected to gold with a couple of you guys through the one or another of the Council of 12. And along with the overall arching big boss of Source of pure light. So on the fifth dimension, the overall energy, the background light is this beautiful light violet white. And that's the background, like the seafoam green or the earth for the third dimension. And then the base chakra. So again, it comes in through the top of your head and goes down your whole torso and ends up where it's supposed to. The base chakra is multiple varieties of crystalline light, different hues of white or clear, which was very interesting because it takes you into a whole variety of dimensional experiences if you can feel into it. So this also blends with the other two chakras, the third and the fourth. So we have, it's the beautiful red on the third dimension, and then it's the blue-green on the fourth dimension, combining with these, and they're going to be all interacting and infusing with each other along with the whole chakra system. So just feeling yourself, just being, just in your, now you get to receive. If it feels good to you, you can do it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Then the second chakra coming in through the top of your head, going down to the sacral area, is this gorgeous pink gold around divine intention, which connects in with that beautiful rich orange on the third and the pearlescent on the fourth, which is the mix, the balance of yin and yang. Divine intention, something to muse about, having you be in balance with yourself. And then the third and fourth chakras on this dimension combine and become magenta. This is about beingness, universal beingness, being. And this, you just might notice, what does that feel like to you? Because this is combining a lot of stuff on the third and fourth, and then we bring in the fifth for the heart area, the heart and the solar plexus. Just settling into yourself, relaxing into these areas which you're manifesting, embodying on this planet. And then the throat is a very rich violet gold. Fabulous. So empowering your voice, absolutely. You being in the world in a certain way. And then, of course, the third eye area is this rich, vibrant, brilliant blue gold, divine structure. And so that you get to see it, you get to notice it, to feel it. What is this structure? What is this source guy got in mind? What is the structure of creation? Or in me, because you're creation. Just amplifying all these beautiful parts of you. And how do you look when you're all glowy and put together? And then the crown in this area is platinum, which is direct link right into the heart of source in the fullness, and bringing in that fullness, the experience of fullness as yourself, combining all the rest. And we have the Mahatma, the avatar synthesis, to help us integrate all of this, integrate it into our four bodies, into our meridians, of course, all the chakras, all the elements, and Sandalphon, that archangel that also helps us to integrate and ground into the earth, ground into the physical. I think we need a lot of his help right now. And all the while, the clearing tools have been operating. And I'm feeling that they're going to dissipate. For now, you can invite any of these in at any time for yourself. For 1 minute during the day, call in the violet flame. Let it do its thing. And we're just grateful and appreciating of all the help for these clearing energies. Thank you guys. Love you so much. All of these beautiful beings. And so we're just asking the integration and the metabolism, the digestion of all of this in the best way possible for each of us and for all of the other folks that we've had intentions for today. Everywhere on this planet, in whatever form, is living within us. And just noticing the source light being over us all, in us all, through us all, around us, with this huge, enveloping, loving, safety creating, grounding, clarifying, supportive, seeing us clearly. I see, it's the sense of I see you, I know you, I adore you ultimately. I celebrate as you move into your own self and you notice yourself. I am a mirror for you. Look in my mirror as of you. Look in this mirror and see yourself and just digest it down to every single cell, atom, atomic particle, partiki, all your muscles, your physical, your mental part, your thoughts. Digest it in your thoughts. Look in the mirror that I'm showing you yourself. Into your heart. Look at your heart as I see your heart. Look at the spirit of you, How do you look to yourself as a spirit? I see you and your humility. I see you in your beautiful, glorious self. I see you in your peacefulness. I see you in your astonishing power. I see you in your all-encompassing love, manifesting, digesting, integrating all the aspects of who you are and being you, fully you on the earth with each other without apologies, enjoying, just reveling in the fun or the peace, the joy of being you. That's it. Simple. And I'm here to hold this mirror up for you at any moment. Call me up. You don't even have to use your cell phone. Just a intention, just a feeling, just a thought. And I'm right here because I love it when you are all of you. It gives me great joy. You add to the universe of love, the universal law. You're adding to universal light. As you walk around the earth, as you think, as you love, as you act, you are my joy.